Okay, so hello and welcome to yet another Gaming Masters video. So today I'm going to be providing you with a first look, kind of like opinion kind of thing for Gamescom, which is happening this week. So usually I do these videos about a week in advance, but I've been publishing other videos instead, so that's why I'm doing it a little bit later than usual, but I'm hoping that I'll still get the attention to my kind of like videos and stuff. So, at Gamescom this year, we're not having a press conference from Sony. However, we are having one from Microsoft and EA, and I'm just checking if there are any other press conferences that are going to be at the show this year. So the conferences are currently well, let me start off by going through the Xbox stuff that I'm expecting. So we know that we're going to be having Quantum Break. When we know that we're going to be having press conference schedule, there we go. So we know that we're going to be having Quantum Break. We know that we're going to be having loads of interesting content that's going to be coming from Microsoft of their first party titles mainly. They might have a few third-party titles there, but they're not going to be having a humongous amount of content. They said that they have had to split up the stuff from E3 and Gamescom because there was just so much stuff. So hopefully we'll have another hour of content. I believe the press conferences at Gamescom are 60 minutes, maybe at stretch 90. That's at least what they are in the E3 briefings. So Microsoft, we're probably going to be expecting a lot of first-party titles, probably bits of Halo 5, probably things to do with Forza, which will be out in just under a month. Just over a month, sorry, from the press conference. We're probably going to be having stuff, hopefully, to do with the Windows 10 UI. What I'm really hoping is that at the end of the conference, they're just going to say, Phil Spencer starts to walk off the stage and he says, "Thanks for watching," and then he says, "Oh, yes, one more thing. Windows 10 version of the Xbox One dashboard is out now in preview for all preview members and will be released to the general public in October." That would be amazing. Hopefully they'll also unveil some new backwards compatible titles. We know that we're going to be getting Fallout 3 and also the previous Rainbow Six games, I believe. There's like pre-order bonuses and stuff, so it means that they're definitely going to be coming. It would definitely be good to have some more titles. We barely have any titles at the moment. Hopefully it also means that we can buy the Xbox 360 backwards compatible titles on the store. We might have to wait until the full release for that to actually be integrated, because of course it's not actually available for the general public, and they wouldn't have a whole brand new store necessarily, just for the brand new testers. So it will depend on that. We'll just have to wait and see what they do. Hopefully we'll be having a lot of first party content, some really cool games. Hopefully we'll have stuff to do with The Division, which we know is going to be having exclusive content. We know that Quantum Break's going to be there. We know that Scalebound's going to be there. We know that Crackdown's going to be there. Fable Legends is coming out in September, I believe. So I expect that there's going to be an open beta unveiled, and then they're going to release the announce the release date. They were aiming for September, October release for this free-to-play game. Electronic Arts are also having a press conference on the 5th of August, which is in 4 days time of me making this video. So we're going to be having actually quite a bit of content. It's at 9 AM UK time, so that's a really good time for me personally, and then the Microsoft one is at 3 PM UK time. So it's definitely going to be good fun having a watch at the EA press conference, hopefully we're going to be having Frostbite 4 unveiled. We haven't heard anything, but a lot of the trailers recently that have shown Frostbite haven't actually had like Frostbite powered by Frostbite 3 engine. They've just had Frostbite engine. So hopefully it might mean that we have a graphical upgrade, and a lot of the titles that using the Frostbite engine are now next generation exclusive titles. So maybe it means that we're having a teaser of the next engine, or they're going to completely unveil the new Frostbite engine. The games look better. I mean, I know that Frostbite 3 is a beautiful engine, but hopefully it means that we might be having an upgrade this year. If not, we'll have to wait until next year, or they'll show a teaser of the next Battlefield title, which has been confirmed to be coming out next year, and that would definitely be on the next Frostbite engine, because last Frostbite upgrade was 2 or 3 years ago, so it fit in with the kind of cycle of the engines. They tend to do one about every 3 years with every standard Battlefield release. So they did one with Battlefield, then Battlefield 2, then Battlefield 3, then Battlefield 4. So hopefully that we'll be having a Battlefield 5 one. The reason why it won't be Frostbite 5 is because they did a version of 1.5 or something like that back with one of the previous upgrades, so it's a little bit out of sync in that respect, but they always upgrade the engine with the next key Battlefield title if you ever look at the patterns, and this would definitely make sense if they did upgrade the engine, because a lot of games now are moving to just Xbox One, PC and PS4 exclusives. If they didn't release a brand new version of the engine exclusive for those with the next generation quality graphics, I have a feeling there would be a stupid mistake if they don't do that in the next 2 years. I mean next year even, because the games that are on Xbox One, they've been good quality, don't get me wrong, but the engine definitely needs to not be pulled back because of the previous generation system. And I doubt that we're going to be expecting any games next year unveiled for Xbox 360 or PS3 from EA using the Frostbite engine. I know that they're moving to the Frostbite engine for the sports games, and that is this year. And FIFA, I believe, NHL, etc. are all next generation exclusives. So I doubt that they would release another Battlefield title across 5 platforms. It cut the workforce out. It probably caused the dodgy launches. We don't know the whole background behind the Battlefield 4 launch. I'm not a huge fan of Call of Duty. That's the next press conference, which is 6 PM UK time. They're going to be unveiling the competitive game modes and stuff. They're going to be giving a bit more information towards Call of Duty Black Ops 3. And they'll probably try and promote the DLC, which is coming out on the 4th of August, which is 2 days before the Call of Duty press conference. In fact, no, sorry, 1 day before, for Season Pass holders. So it probably means that we're going to be having a huge promotion in the new DLC and Black Ops 3, same time it's the final DLC in the season. Then we're also going to be having a press conference from Blizzard at 5 PM that day, so the next day, so on the 6th of August. I don't know what they're going to be covering in that. Blizzard are the developers behind, let me just have another look, I'm trying to remember which games that they did. Yeah, like Diablo and Hearthstone, etc. I believe there's a new Hearthstone coming out. And there's obviously going to be stuff to do with Diablo 3, possibly 4. Under development at the moment we have Overwatch and StarCraft. There's probably going to be stuff to do with World of Warcraft, etc. So that would be interesting to see what they do with that. I'm not a huge fan of World of Warcraft and Hearthstone, etc. But it'd be interesting to see what they do with these franchises. Now, I will be having a summary video for Microsoft and EA, and then I'll do a summary video I'll do a separate summary video for Microsoft, a separate video for EA, and then I'll do a combined one for Blizzard and Call of Duty. Sony is leaving out this year's Gamescom as they want to go to the Paris Games Show instead, because E3 and Gamescom are too close together for them. I hope you've enjoyed this video. We've got some Counter-Strike coming up tomorrow, and then it'll be the Microsoft press conference, so I'll try and get that video out as soon as possible. It's 3 PM UK time, so it'll be an hour. It might be a few hours late, possibly. Obviously depends how long it takes me to render the video, make it, etc. Then EA I will get done for you the following day, and then Call of Duty and Blizzard I'll do on the 6th, on the 7th of August, so I'll have something for the 5th and 6th made up fairly soon. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, follow, and of course, as always, subscribe. It's very much appreciated, and I shall see you in the next video.